I'm getting heaps of looks from the locals. We are going right through the heart of Chanthaburi.
Very good.
Oh, look at this. Koh Chang Island, the first time I have ever seen it. When you get an offer like that, you'd be silly to say no. Top of the morning from Chanthaburi, Thailand. It is 6:15 in the morning and I'm off to a province that I have never been to before, the province of Trat. I'm not usually up at this time of the morning and the sun is beautiful out there. I'm seeing things on the side of the road that I'm not used to seeing. Thai people get up very early to go to work. There are people sitting in the back of trucks. We've been past so many monks, so many school kids, all dressed up, little kids on the side of the road waiting for their school bus. They're all neatly in their uniforms at 6:50 a.m. Wake up. First pit stop of the journey. We are in Rayong and we have another 3 hours ahead of us. And I'm super lucky to have been invited on this trip because my Thai friends from Jomtien are somehow connected with the government forestry department in Trat. And these dudes from the forestry department, they said, why don't you guys come and see the black sand beach. Now I think there's a view to doing some sort of business with them. They work in healthcare products and sort of skincare products, that sort of thing. And my friends from Jomtien said, hey Sam, good opportunity for you to come along and see a different part of Thailand. When you get an offer like that, you'd be silly to say no. I'll just throw this little map on the screen here. We're passing Banpe, which is the port where you take the ferry to get across to Koh Samet Island. I've been to Koh Samet, but I accessed it on a sailing boat, so I never came to this wharf. But for anyone traveling from the mainland, this is where you cross. Second pit stop for the day. We are passing through the province of Chanthaburi. I've just got out of my danky singlet, put on a shirt with sleeves because I'm going to meet some dignitaries today, and it is highly culturally unacceptable to be wearing a singlet in that sort of setting. I'm getting heaps of looks from the locals at this petrol station, service station 7-Eleven. I don't think they get a lot of foreigners around here. We are going right through the heart of Chanthaburi township. Unfortunately, it has begun raining. I recognize something. Shanmel Riverside. I'll throw in a bit of footage. This is where I stayed when I came here about a year and a half ago. So we're crossing the river right now. Allow me to throw in some sunset drone footage. Much more picturesque than what we're seeing just now. If you're in Pattaya or Jomtien, or hell, even Bangkok for 2 or 3 or more weeks, I think that gives one enough time to get out of Dodge, and the obvious place to come is Chanthaburi. If you're someone that enjoys that quaint sort of village feel set on this beautiful meandering river, I mean, it's still a sizable city, but it has that village, you know, country town feel to it. I'm not sure if it's fog or cloud that's very low, but there's a series of mountains just off the road there, and they're sort of peaked, and in between each peak is this fog coming up. I'll try and get a video of it. And just like that, we have driven out of the rain. Partly why I'm in raptures over the topography here is because where I live in Jomtien, it is so flat. I have not seen hills or mountains or foliage like this for months and months. I cannot wait to get to Trat. This part of Thailand is utterly stunning. It is so unspoiled. And I really would encourage anyone that has a few weeks up their sleeve, especially if you're staying in Jomtien, you have access to this whole southeast region. Hire a car, hire a driver, just come down here for a day, 2 days, stay in Chanthaburi, or go all the way to Trat. And now we are taking a right-hander towards Koh Chang, Koh Chang Island. Where we're going, I think we'll be able to look across the water, and we should be able to see Koh Chang. Now, I've never been on Koh Chang before. Welcome to Black Sand Beach. I'm meeting with Thailand's Marine and Coastal Resources Department, my friends from Pattaya's Hing Hoi Firefly Nature Reserve, and a corporate group from Bangkok who supplies medical equipment to all the Thai hospitals. That was great. We shared the rice farming video. They're meeting to share information about alternative medicines. Our hospital. We are also here to learn about the community reintegration program that the Marine Department is doing with the local prison, which is just up the road from where we are today. Now, we get to take the tour. We're going to learn about all the health properties within this wetland. It is an absolute hive of life. As well as working to repair the coastline of Trat Province from historical coastal erosion, the department head here is also passionate about health, well-being, and assisting prisoners convicted of drug-related offences to reintegrate them into the community by volunteering in the wetlands right here. Right, it looks like we are going on a gigantic walk through the mangroves, and I've left the drone in the car, so I'm going to run back and grab the drone. I love making videos about niche Thailand goings-ons. Unfortunately, they tend not to garner the audience attention required to earn a living from YouTube. That said, this video might be a welcome change of pace after the last one. Our host and the leader, the boss of this entire centre, speaks Khmer. He was trying to teach me Cambodian.
M. Manut.
Manut?
N. Animal.
These mangroves are home to these little suckers. And we'll throw some footage in of them mucking around. Speak of the devil. 1, 2, 3. I'll get the name of them, hang on. Amphibious. Those little suckers. The rains are coming down, but the show must go on because it's time to learn about that special black sand. This really is the darkest sand I've ever seen. But when you smell it, it's not dirt. It smells nothing like dirt. Normally, when you rub dirt together, it creates sort of like a mud-like substance and it stains, right? But this, it just separates into little grains as sand would. Can? Oh, look at this. Let's give it a go, hey? Black sand exfoliation, here we go. Go on and put too much on. We'll be back in a sec. Luckily, there's some rainwater here. I can use that to wash the residue off. Just like that, the rain has stopped and the sun is out again. This is not a rain umbrella, this is a sun umbrella. At the edge of the mangroves, where it meets the ocean. Check this out. This is Koh Chang Island. Oh, confirmation. Koh Chang Island, the first time I have ever seen it in the flesh. And it is closer to the coast here than Koh Lan is Pattaya. It's big. It's got some seriously high mountains. These guys are going all in, feet first. These guys are just asking if I've ever eaten durian. Yes, I have, once. I don't see what the big fuss is. I kind of liked it. There was an interesting comment in the video a few videos ago. I know it was coming from a place of care, and it was words to the effect of, I think you could have assimilated Sam like more efficiently. I responded and we had a conversation back and forward, me and the commenter, and it all ended on good terms. Using this as an example of assimilating. I don't see any other foreigners here. Just saying. Time has come to wash off the remnants of this black sand. Got some water on my shoes. Not to worry. That's been a really heartwarming experience. Even though I'm only here to document, they made me feel really welcome. Said my name at the end there. Why my name was mentioned was because right where we are right now in Trat, it is where thousands of foreigners come every week to get on the boat and head over to Koh Chang. And they would like to introduce this to tourists, to foreigners. Perhaps I can be a conduit there. I'd be honoured. Finally, Mangrove Merv could see me now. That's one for you Aussies. Back in the 2000s, before the year 2000, there were many more mangrove areas in Thailand. As we know, mangroves are essential for the whole biology of the world. It's great for the animals, it's great for oxygen, it's great for the ocean. It's a filtering system, essentially. One by one, these mangroves were being ripped out and turned into shrimp farm for profit. The Thai government has realized that we're going to lose all our wetlands and our mangroves, and then we're going to have some biological troubles. So part of this site had been a shrimp farm historically. In order to stop it becoming like a place where locals could set up shop or sort of, use it for something for profit, they planted mangroves there, making it an environmental site for the future. Using South Bank Koh as an example, there's big erosion problems, and that's what happens apparently when you remove the natural mangroves and turn it into aquaculture land. Now they're making a concerted effort here in Trat, headed by that fantastic fellow that was leading our party today, to put them back. And now, in downtown Trat, it's time for lunch. I'm in heaven because there's some tofu here. Ooh. Spicy tofu, sweet chili sauce, and peanut. They've done a veggie version of this traditional noodle dish that was spicy but delicious. Well, I guess that's a wrap. Back here in Jomtien, it was a wet trip home, but an excellent day. I'm feeling super good about getting out of town, even if it was just for 8 hours. I really need to do more of it. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.